Hey Internet, welcome to a lovely Saturday morning. Well, say lovely, it's a dreary, autumnal, wet, cold Saturday morning, but you know, it's that time of year, isn't it? So, this week, what we're going to be doing, well certainly this weekend what we're going to be doing, well we've had a couple of little deliveries this week. First is we're so impressed with those bike covers that we had off Amazon last week. Bought a few more, thanks again to my lovely wife. So I can get the 600 covered up, the Transalp covered up properly, and then there'll be one for this when it's finished. So yeah, they're a really good price on Amazon, they were. Something like, you know, less than £20 each, so I'll have to find the link and put it in for you if anybody's interested. They do them in different sizes. They're not sponsoring me, I haven't had them free or anything like that. I just like the quality of them. They fit and they do the job, and they're not horrendously expensive like some of them are. So, what else have I had this week? Not much really, but I have bought myself a new grinder. It's not a Hilker or Milwaukee or anything, you know, super special. It was an Amazon, again I use them all the time, it was an Amazon's recommendation one, and it was on for I think £37, and I thought, well, you know, I'm not going to use it a lot, it's not like it's going to be for like you know, daily workshop use, so I thought, well, I'll give it a go. And then blow me, I get to the checkout and it applies a £9 discount voucher. So yeah, really good. It's Till's Wall, something like that. No doubt a Chinese thing, I would imagine. But yeah, Till's Wall angle grinder. Comes with, you know, the handle and everything, and I need some various size, 5 various size cutting discs. So yeah. Now, why have I bought this? I bought this because, like I was saying last week, every time I try to do anything on the Z550, bless her, I need to, just let the cat out, sorry about that, every time I come to do anything on the Z550, and it seems no matter how small a job, there's always something I'm left with needing to modify or cutting or, you know, whatever. Anyway, so last weekend I left it by saying yeah, I'll get the back end on the next day and blah blah blah, get this bit of wiring done for the lights, and you know, then I could get the tailpiece on and it'd start looking a bit good, a bit right. Well, I couldn't, because the rear indicators, oh, wrong one. The indicators on the, well, I might as well use that one to show you really, but on the GPz550, black stalks, black backed, obviously the amber lens, you know, and it's the same for the back as well, you know, the old amber thing there, the black stalk. But on the Z550, it's quite different. So, this is the bracket that holds number plates, rear light cluster, indicators, and on the Z550 the indicators are just the actual, 1 second, and I'm back, sorry. So yeah, they are just the indicator, no stalk, and on this bracket, which of course sits at the rear of a motorcycle, it's got these stalks already built in, and the indicator sits on the end. Job's jobbed, and it clamps up with one bolt either side. The problem is, I can't just, well, I suppose I can, but I can't just cut them off, because there's like a bead of weld all the way around, and I guess this was, you know, original. I don't see anybody's modified it in any way, but of course it's a hollow tube. The wires go down the middle, they come out a little centerpiece, and then they're wired into the rest of the loom. But these have got to go, and not only have these got to go, this area here has got to be good and flat, otherwise the indicator stalk isn't going to sit flush. And then this has got to go as well. So I've got to get rid of this internal tube here. Now it might, I guess, fall off when I cut this off and grind this flat, but I doubt it. So I think I'm gonna have to cut into here as well to remove it. Otherwise, I'm not going to get a washer and a bolt nut on the end. And then of course I'm going to have to prep this, prime it, paint it, you know, to get it back on the bike. So again, what you'd think would be a little job turns out to be a little bit more. And I know it's because I'm not rebuilding it back up as a standard Z550. I'm building it up as the style of a GPz550. But you know, I want it to look right. So yeah, I'll have to get this done first, and then we'll have to crack on with the wiring. But you know, I've come into the garage this morning. The Z obviously hasn't moved. Just look at this. It's pouring oil out from somewhere. So yeah, that's going to be something that I'm going to have to do. It's definitely not anything from the base gasket up. So it's either going to be the sump, or, I mean, I'm really hoping it's going to be the oil filter. You know, the hatch. Hatch sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? You know, the cover that you unscrew to put the new oil filter in. I'm hoping it's going to be something simple like that. But, you know, who knows? I don't remember it leaking oil originally. Maybe it's with it being sat on the floor. Maybe I've, you know, loosened something. I'm not sure. But, you know, it's something else for the list, so we'll put that on. Right, okay, so really big thanks for sticking with me. I noticed a ton of comments on the GPz650 first ride out. You know what, it was great fun. I really enjoyed it. But you know, it is getting to that time of year where, you know, probably won't use it at all now. So, you know, I'll just cover it up and then I'll not think about it too much, will I? So, yeah, but thanks for all those comments and loads of views. Comments as well about Lynn's Cafe. Yeah, you know, I know it's not Lynn's anymore. I don't know who runs it now, but I believe you can still get a really good breakfast there. So you know, if you're passing, give them a try. Again, I'm not getting anything from them. So, but yeah, really good. Right, okay, enough yakking. Let's get cracking. Thank you. Okay, that's better, yeah. The only difference with the cover I've put on the Transalp is that it's a slightly larger size. That's the large one, and these are like the medium ones, I guess. 104 inches, the Transalp one, and I think they're 90 something, the smaller ones. So yeah, but that's all good. It keep them nice and covered. One thing I did want to say is that, of course, as I go through the build, I'm quite accumulating Z550 parts that I'm not going to use. So, you know, I've got a headlight, headlamp bowl, front indicators, you know, Z550 side panel badges, things like that. So I think I'll probably sell them afterwards, you know, like I want parts for a GPZ, maybe people out there who want parts for Z550. So if you have got any need for them, drop me an email. I'll be cleaning them up and prepping them before I sell them, you know, to get them nice. But yeah, you know, they'll be value to somebody. I don't think they'll be value to me much for this. So yeah, okay, thanks. Okay, so you can see now, obviously the tubes have gone, but that is quite a, you know, raised platform, isn't it? And I think it's got to go. So what we'll try, I don't know how successful this will be. I mean, that was very successful. We're going to use the grinding this to see if I can get rid of this. I'm really concerned about setting the garage on fire. It really sparks a lot. I mean, I've got my fire extinguisher handy, but yeah, we'll just see how we go. We've still got to cut the tube out in the middle bit yet, so we'll be flipping this round in a few moments to get that out, but let's just see.